Oh?
I know this.
That's
You
new.
remember this, Kratos. The memory is vivid. A familiar scene to
Oh.
any that know your legend.
Oh, yeah, I
A
know
man
this
at the
too.
crossroads of a fateful decision.
Aye, you've spoken of this, brother. The pact you made with Ares to stave off the barbarian horde.
The day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this?
Well, if I had to guess, probably to make you feel like the piece of shit you are.
Oh, Helios came back.
Necessary.
It's no part of my design. He's either Valhalla's or yours.
At least he hasn't replaced me again. Not yet, anyway. Seems a real charmer.
Tell me, who was Kratos of Sparta the day you made your pledge to Ares?
I was the youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained a reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal, fiercely so.
How many Spartans did you command?
Not enough that day.
How many barbarians did you face?
Thousands.
What's this?
Ah, seems you must endure a burden for a time to receive a greater reward. Be tempted?
Alright, fine, we'll do that. Diminished rage.
Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable.
To the mortals of these realms, I am an ancient myth, long out of mind. The days I could hope to unify these realms are long past. But they see you as a hero of Ragnarok. You are known and respected. And from what I have seen, you're the most qualified by far. You need only be ready.
What else happened that night between you and Sigrun?
Well, we stayed up much too late. I told her stories, she told me secrets. She put spirits to my lips, even though I can't get drunk. Then she invited me to watch her fall asleep.
And the next morning?
The next morning, we took a boat along the Lake of Nine. It was divine, brother. The lake was sun-dappled, and the air was crisp and perfect. You could smell the thaw.
When did you misspeak?
You know me too well, brother. We were on the lake when I put my metaphorical foot in it.
Now let's go. Oh, a troll. Wait. Okay, I was like, wait, what's it doing?
You're on fire, Kratos!
I know!
Huh. Alright, dead. It's been a while since I've seen this kill animation.
I'm back! What a thrill!
Oh, joy. Remember, I can rip a nasty one if I want to.
I must say, it's genuinely hard to think of anything stupider than pledging your soul to Ares of all people. I mean, any of Zeus's brood are bound to be garbage, present company by no means excluded. But Ares made a real art out of being vicious and depraved. Though, I suppose I can't begrudge you your role model. I see you still use the blades he gave you. Can you really say you regret a decision, and still keep benefiting from the trappings of that decision? I'm not sure, I'm just asking. You ever try to do the math on how many people died as a result of your little collaboration? Like contemplating the grains of sand on a beach, isn't it? Just overwhelming, honestly.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Looks like someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame. That's so thoughtful. Ah, now you've done it. You're being judged. And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody.
Proceed to Greece. All right.
Oh, I meant to ask. How did you like setting yourself on fire? Truly entertaining stuff. Sorry to miss how it ended up. I think maybe you still have some ash on your skin. Am I crazy?
Yeah, I do still have ash on my skin. It's my wife and daughter.
A siren? Cover my ears! Kratos!
Ooh, a super difficult encounter.
And stay dead. Well, there's one ordeal done with. Behind you, chubby! Finally. Get on back to the start and ascend, whatever it is.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm back, brother.
Hello again, Kratos. I brought something else to keep things interesting. You're not the only one with weapons from far-off lands, you know. Ready?
Am I supposed to know what that is? Ooh, Tyr got harder.
Those who have fallen, carry me!
Look out! Tyr's using them to heal!
Why did you do it, Kratos? Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Is that all? Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface?
Alright, got him. Alright, Tyr. You're down again. Still love how he catches my
I
fist.
yield, Kratos.
Very well.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
Wounds. It's not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your path. You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The Horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated.
People your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you. Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them. Accepting that you acted based on what you knew then, not on what was to come. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
Alright, so we're leaving Valhalla again.
You're saying he sent the invitation in the first place?
Yes. His voice echoes in the halls. There's no mistaking it.
So it's Tyr's game you're playing? This is all his idea?
A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through.
And what is that exactly?
Process.
All right. If it's helping, I trust you both.
We all do. As we trust in Valhalla.
Even after what it did to you.
I knew the rules and chose to break them. I regret nothing.
Ooh.
I An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of...
Ooh.
I somehow doubted they meant it so little.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
Okay, fair.
He's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
Watch out for that tree. Oh. What? Modi? Well.
Oh, plucking a son of Thor out of your memory, of all things.
And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way. Am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you.
Also, just had to remind me of Brock, didn't you?
A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment. A Minotaur. Now we'll see.
Ooh! Haven't seen these guys in a while.
Okay, you've killed everything.
You know, I kind of want to see what this is, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, I think I made a boo-boo. Oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? Let's go.
Oh, hello, brother. I'm back.
Kratos, I've been awaiting your return. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see?
Ooh. Okay, there. Okay, so these are just.
It's all in the wrist, you know. Having fun yet? Great beer, by the way. Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Up. What brings you back? Oh, nothing.
Be ready. Trust your instincts, Kratos.
Damn it!
You'll know.
I got so far.
Where? Tell me. What happened between you and Sigmund on the lake?
Well, she was rowing past where you found her family treasury.
Where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love.
That's right. And as we rowed by, I remember feeling grateful that the place was now deep underwater where she couldn't see it. And at that moment, she turned to me, and she said, I think, Mimir, I might be smitten with you. I think maybe I want to kiss you. Indeed, brother. I mean, there's always been more to us than there's been the opportunity to explore. So much unspoken, beneath the surface. For her to name it so boldly, it took me a bit off guard. Oh, I'm back again. Still not used to that.
The good Spartan returns. Arms up! Don't hold back. I won't. When we were here last, Kratos, I asked what you felt when you plunged your homeland into permanent darkness.
I felt indifferent.
Yes, that is what you told me. And that is what you're telling yourself. But is there a deeper truth there you're not seeing?
Okay, good. Got him. I got him. Whew. Is he gonna block my punch again? Yeah. It's still so cool.
I yield. I yield.
Good then.
He is very challenging, and I love it.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
Okay, so we're not quite done yet.
He's back.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days.
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Is that Pandora?
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils.
Yep, Pandora.
This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking a means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Oh.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Kratos, how well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you for letting yourself remember. That is important.
Oh, who we find this time?
Time to die, freak.
Oh, now we're fighting Magni. Okay, okay, good. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got a Resurrection Stone. The fact I got wasted on Magni of all people is aggravating.
Surely there's some way to protect that grab.
I'm wasting another one. Can you believe I just wasted both my Resurrection Stones there?
All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You had the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you something. Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me.
Alright, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let's go face off a tier.
Welcome, Kratos. Honor me with another sparring match. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy
What is
it,
it?
if that's the word.
Ooh, it's a katana! Nice. Ah, crap, his health is purple. God damn it!
Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, we're short-handed. But we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
She also wields Mjolnir now, so yeah, she's got a really good weapon.
You and Sigrun. I'm still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Rand's Hall and had been for as long as I'd known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I am mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it.
Okay.
So, you told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously. But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone? And then living out their slow realization of that truth? I admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us. Certainly I've done the same. But is that anything to build a future on? I mean, look at me, brother. Be practical.
If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe. Now, back to Sigrun and your low opinion of yourself.
Look, brother. I don't apologize for wanting her to have someone who can be everything to her. She deserves the best.
Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive?
Sometimes I think you've come too far, brother.
Did I overstep?
No, Kratos. I appreciate your point. And to be fair, if I was so right, then why am I so angry at myself?
I didn't know they could take fall damage. God damn it!
Greetings, friends. Any questions before you get started?
I was wondering, actually. Did Odin ever try his hand at Valhalla?
Of course. He explored it very thoroughly in seeking to gain control of the Valkyries. But in the end, he found nothing here he could use. You see, Odin always looked outside himself for answers. But Valhalla only reveals its secrets to those who do the work of looking within.
Alright, so I just decided to not record my ascent back here. I mean, I recorded some parts because there was a little bit of dialogue here and there. Didn't think anyone wanted to miss. Anyways, let's get back to it. See if we can beat him this time. I pressed the button.
Embrace the The box we saw you open in the scrying pool. What was inside exactly?
Fear, defeat, vanity, hatred.
Amplifying what the gods already possess. But what else? Fight! Stop, Kratos. I yield.
Hard fought.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And
I believe I am ready to walk through that door.
excellent.
Alright, so it turns out my mic was muted when I beat Tyr. Also, if you can tell, I'm not in my closet right now because I was actually just gonna practice going through Valhalla a bunch of times to get to this point because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to beat Tyr, but it turns out I was actually able to pull it off. And I think I already know what's behind this door because a certain somebody decided to upload a video with a spoiler in the title and thumbnail. Love you, Jack, but fuck you. Still curious, though. Yep. There he is.
What can I say to you? I remember how it felt to take that throne. All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war. A god of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction. And no one said I chase redemption that I know I can never deserve. What does that make me? God of fools. A god of... hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose.
This means a lot more to me because I just finished playing God of War 3 earlier this year. So this hits very differently.
Should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? In service? Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you. I do not know. But I have hope. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
Well, looks like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed?
I
Glad to hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
That was a good ending to that. But is there more? Actually, no. These are the main credits. So that was it. Man, this is the perfect epilogue for God of War Ragnarok. It was going through Valhalla again was very frustrating and repetitive after a while, but it was still pretty fun. I mean, especially if I had to get back to Tyr. And then when I heard that young Kratos was at the end of this, I thought, do I have to fight him? And if I fight him and die, do I have to fight Tyr again? That was one of the things that went through my head. Thank God that didn't happen, because that would have been fucking frustrating. But enough of that. Let's see what comes after. Yep, I figured there was more. God of Hope's the name of the trophy. Like that. I figured the last thing I was gonna do.
Something must have happened in there.
I take it this is a good sign.
Freya, I will join you. I will try to be what the people need.
Good. I'm very pleased to hear that. And that you found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later, we will heed the call.
Yeah, Master Valhalla, there is still more work to be done. Continue the cycle to unlock more Kratos memories and upgrades. Those seeking a challenge can visit the desert souls. One self-improvement. The Legacy Rage Path and a special new appearance and armor set for Kratos have been unlocked in both Valhalla and New Game Plus. I really hoped that it was gonna transfer over to the main game. Really cool that it actually is. All right. Well, looks like that's it for Valhalla. Like, this was really fun. And it did all of this stuff, all this story-related shit that is so amazing and well-written, and it was free? Santa Monica, can I love you more? Is it possible? But you know what? That's going to do it for Valhalla. I don't know how many videos this is going to make. I'm hoping I can do like I did with the Final Horizon DLC and just dumb it down to like 2 massive videos. Maybe I can make it 1 massive video, who knows. But I'm not going to know that right now because I'm still taking my break. I just wanted to finish this. I just wanted to do this because it was coming out and I really wanted to do it because I love this game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is it for God of War Ragnarok. I don't know what else they're going to do after this. Maybe they'll make a series with Atreus as the main character. And instead of being called God of War, it could be called God of Mischief, and it just continues from Atreus' perspective. That could be neat. It seemed like that's what God of War Ragnarok was working towards. So, interested to see how that goes. But, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care, everybody.